In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I keep my African violets in constant bloom and healthy and vibrant. So if you'd like to see how I do that, then just come along with me. Keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Best Life Lee, and today I'm just going to share with you how I take care of my African violets, how I keep them blooming month after month. And I have had this little African violet here with these little dead blooms I'm going to cut off for you to see, but I have had this one for I don't even know how many years, but it has been it's probably close to 10 years. I picked this up probably at Home Depot one year, and it continues to bloom year after year. So I picked these three up at my local grocery store a few months ago, and I am going to give them some fresh soil, and this is African violet soil mix, and it does have some food for it. So this one really needs to get some soil. So what I have found now, African violets, you can tend to be afraid to get African violets because you're like, okay, what do I do with these things and how do I keep them blooming? You can see that they are nice and green inside here, and I have my beautiful blooms. This one doesn't have any blooms right now. It looks a little peaked on the ends here, and this one has some beautiful blooms too, the purple and the white blooms. And the key to African violets is to not do much with them at all. That's the key. I put them in a west-facing window. I have one here over the sink, and 3 of them are on my other window on this same side of the house. As long as they get that west-facing sun, which is most of the day, like the afternoon, and I only water these plants every 2 weeks. And I have to tell you, sometimes I go beyond 2 weeks and they do great. They do better when they're pot bound, and they do better when they dry out. And you also do not want to get the leaves wet when you water them, because then the leaf will, they have like a little fur feeling to them, and if they get wet, it will damage the leaf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the edges of these leaves here and just have it nice and green, and I'm going to put some soil in. Now, the best way to water an African violet is you can put some in from the top, but again, being careful not to get the leaves wet. And what they like is they like the water underneath them so they can soak it up when they want it. So what I do, you'll see with these, is that I will have a little tray underneath. So when I give them water, the water comes out into the tray, and that way they can absorb it according to how they want it. And these little pots that I got, this was a yard sale find. I just recently did a yard sale find video, yard sale treasures, and I forgot to show these, but it's a set of 3, and they're absolutely beautiful, and they came with a little tray, so you'll see the tray on the window. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them out of their containers, and they really are not sitting in here very strongly, like they will come right out, see? So I'm just gonna put some fresh dirt around and get them in there nice. My grandmother used to have African violets all the time, and so to have these in my home really reminds me of her. So that's why I really love these African violets. So I'm just gonna get them trimmed up, get them nice and full with new soil, and I will water them. You'll see me water them at the end of this video. I'll come in close, you can see them, and you can see me trim them. And now I did take some video of this one, the oldest one. I did take some video of this with its full bloom. And these little blooms will die, and I'm just gonna cut them. You just cut them off, and what'll happen is more blooms will come after this, and they really do bloom repeatedly as long as you sort of just let them be. And as I said, I only water them every 2 weeks. So, all right, so I'm gonna bring you in and you can see what I'm doing with them to get them all, you know, beefed up and healthy with their healthy soil. And then I will put them in the window again, and I will just show you how I water them at that point and wrap up the video. So if you want to see how I get them all resoiled and looking good, then just keep on watching.